guys. Happy Thursday. I am just laughing because I was literally running to try to get here on time, you guys. Froggy will know I was chatting with Froggy, but I ran out to Dutch Brothers as fast as my little car could carry me to get my coffee for our coffee, crochet, and chat. And I was like, I'm not going to make it back in time. But here I am. It's 11 o'clock. Whew. I'm like out of breath. I hope you guys have been having an amazing week and an amazing day. I hope that everyone in Florida area, Maureen, hi, this includes you, as everybody is safe over there with the hurricanes. Yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you are in the chat, say hello. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, all that jazz. You know, hit that notification bell. Anyways, let me just take a minute. Whew, there we go. I'm here. I'm present. Hi, Bailey. How you doing? Good morning. Or afternoon for you. I'm still on the morning side, but not for very much longer. Hi, Donna. How's it going? Good afternoon for you. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, this week has been a Zoom, you guys. So I've mentioned it before, but I've been working on this extra special project for High Crochet, and you'll see it behind me. I finished it. This is the Lotus fan, and this is a kit that is available from High Crochet. So I will have a video coming up with the full review for that, as well as my little strawberry hatted capybara. I'm telling you, he looks like a peanut. I love it. Anyway, so that video will be up very soon. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. Oh yes, Bailey's asking how everybody's doing. And Maureen in Florida. Yeah, winds have been getting crazy here in the last couple of hours. Yeah, I bet you're all bunkering down. Yeah, so that's been my big thing this week, was getting that done, and it's caused me to have some wrist pain again. And so I've got some icy hot sort of stuff. I feel like I'm getting older, you guys. I'm turning 40 this year. My wrist, it's like constantly flaring up on me. It's driving me nuts. But, you know, we have to continue on with our crocheting, and I just I'll take it easy today, so I won't go too crazy. What I'm working on today is a outfit. So I found this pattern. This is not my pattern, and I have linked it down below for you guys. So if you're interested in making one for Halloween, please feel free. It is a wonderful pattern, and there's a whole tutorial. But you remember that glow-in-the-dark yarn that I bought recently? I shared that on a haul from Joann's. Well, this is the glow-in-the-dark yarn, you guys. So this is so far how far I've gotten. And this is going to be, I'm going to wear all black underneath. So if you can envision this, okay. So this goes on the front. There'll be one on the back, and then there'll be these ones down the sleeves as well. So I'm also going though, so this isn't mine, as I said, but I want to make my own pattern for some earrings. And I bought on Amazon, they had rings, like just metal rings. So I want to crochet a mini web with like a spider on it, and have actual like spiders hanging as well from my ears. So if you guys are interested in getting that whenever I am able to finish that, let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to share that pattern as well. So this is just like a throw together kind of thing, you know. It's not like I'm going up and trick-or-treating, but I walk around with my kids and I have so much fun, and I always see other parents are fully dressed in costumes, so I'm like, I feel like I need to up my game here. So hi, Crafty Gypsy, how's it going? It's always great to see you too. Yeah, if you guys dress up, let me know what you're dressing up as for Halloween. I love Halloween, and that's probably because I have a birthday just a few days prior. But I'm thinking of coming on my birthday. I think it's on the 28th of October, but I think it falls on a Monday. So I'm thinking of going live that day, and I don't know, maybe we could do some giveaways or something, because it's my 40th. I feel like we should do something, you know. Maybe we'll have an extra fun live on my 40th birthday. What do you think? It's like, I know I'm like, this is the end of my 30s. Goodbye, 30s. Hello, 40s. So next week, oh, hang on, Donna. Oh my gosh, if I wore anything with spiders, my sister-in-law would pass out. She's definitely afraid of them. Well, maybe it'll have a cute face on it or something, and then she won't be so afraid. So last week we did our floppy cat. There's my orange one. It's this hand, I think, is pointing. The floppy cat, we did that crochet along last week. Next week, we are doing another crochet along, and it's going to be our Halloween crochet along to make our bat. This is Louie, my Boolicious bunting banner holding bat, and he has wiring in his wings. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Hi, Arts and Arthropods, welcome in. So I am really hoping that we can get this done in 3 days, you guys. So I've set up the different lives already. You can already post that you want to get notified when I go on, but I'm going to try it. I've got a vision. We're going to try to do this in 3 days, just like we did with the floppy cat. Fingers crossed. If it's not 3 days, we will get another day out of it. Maybe we'll hop on Friday. Thursdays are usual, coffee, crochet, and chat days. So I don't really want to, cover over that. I feel like that is a lot of fun. We should just hang and have a good, relaxed time. So maybe we'll have to hop on Friday, but hopefully we can get it done by Wednesday. And for those of you that don't like blanket yarn, Maureen, I'm talking about you and anybody else in the replay that does not like blanket yarn. We can also make an acrylic version as well. So this is a little 4-weight acrylic version of Louie, and I will give you the option if you want to do the long banner, or you can also do the triangular bunting banner as well. Yeah, I know yours will be made in 4-weight, Maureen. That's right. Oh my gosh. Oh, Simply Made Bailey, your market is tomorrow and you're really nervous. Have you ever done a market before? We are chit-chatting about next week. I'm going to start my crochet along for Louie, the Halloween bat. Yes, I agree. Bailey's going to do great. She's been working on lots of fun things to sell at her market, so I have no doubt that you're going to do fabulous. Yes, you got to think positive. That's right. People are, for the most part at markets, people are very nice and they love to see when people hand make things. I feel like that's one of those places that we're in good company. So yeah, you'll do amazing. And I can't wait to hear how it goes. And thank you, Maureen. Maureen says I'm going to make a super cute spider. Thank you. I've got my kitty cat pumpkin earrings today because I'm wearing my autumn leaves and pumpkins please top. So yes, I'm all about the fall and Halloween time. I'm very excited about it. That's right. So anyway, this is all I have left, you guys, of my, I only bought one. I bought one of the glow in the dark yarns because I didn't know what I was going to make at the time. And yeah, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get one because maybe I'll make a ghost or something. And then I saw that pattern and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I'll be glowing along the streets, people won't be able to miss me. So I have 3 more coming today, I believe. Hopefully, if Amazon gets it in time to me, I will have 3 more coming because obviously this is not going to make a whole outfit. So yeah. Arts and Arthropods. Yep, I have a market in November. Very nervous and excited. That's awesome. I was hoping to do some this year too. I've even been buying a bunch of things. I bought some stuff from Temu that was to help with the booth setup, like different shelving structures. My dad's even making me a special one for the Yummy Cats kittens, which I can't wait to show. So I'm going to have all these really cool things for a booth, but I just never actually signed up for one. And I don't actually have the inventory. So I'm thinking I've just got a lot of things going on and I feel like I'm just going to wait. Maybe next year, will be a better year for doing markets for me. And thank you, Froggy. Yes, 3 days left, you guys, on my Yummy Cats Kickstarter to make Sprinkle the plushie. She's our birthday cake ice cream cat. We have not hit the initial goal for her, and so if we can't hit the initial goal within the next 3 days, then the whole thing just doesn't happen. So if you can, Froggy's nicely put the link to the Kickstarter, and if you can back it, that would be amazing. We are just about 1,200 or so shy from the initial goal, and then after that would be the stretch goal, and we can have Nanner, the banana split ice cream cat, made into plushies that are 9 inches, nice and squishy. They are amazing. They're so cute. I absolutely love them. Yeah, I have them actually making me a prototype of the 9-inch version because I decided to make them bigger. So I can't wait to see what it ends up looking like, but they're working on that now. So hopefully, you know, we can get it done. And if not, I will probably be relaunching the Kickstarter and just doing maybe one cat at a time and trying to simplify it. So one way or another, I am determined that these will get made. But because I have to order 500 at a time of each plushie design, that's why I'm going through Kickstarter. So that's the goal. Hi, Dinky Crafts. Hi, Jennifer. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, so there's just too many things, you guys. There's so many things going on with all that. I've got my son going to what they call CISPIS up here in Washington. This is like their outdoor school, and they do it in 5th grade now. And so that's going to be an interesting thing for him. And that's happening next weekend. So not this coming one, but the following weekend. He'll be heading that way. So I'm curious to see how this goes, but I'm very excited for him. I think it's going to be a lot of fun from all that I've seen. So yeah, so he's got that going on. We're going to do October, since it's the birthday month, we're going to do a trip to Seaside, which I've posted here and there in some of the vlogs, but we just really enjoy going to Seaside. It's a lot of fun. It's a cute little beachy town, and, you know, we just hang on the waterfront area. We go through the little town and the little gifty shops, and we buy little treasures, and just hanging out in that town is really lots of fun. So we're going to do that for a couple nights. And then we'll have a Great Wolf Lodge trip for a couple nights, which if you guys aren't aware of what that is, it's basically an indoor water park. And they have like a Starbucks in there. They've got a bunch of different shops in there. What else do they have? They have, you know, foodie kind of places. They have a little mining area, which my son is all about the mining area. So, Hearts and Arthropods, do you yarn over or yarn under? I yarn over. What about everybody else? Are you yarn over or yarn under? Which is your preference? So I think the yarn under kind of gives you that more of an X shape of a stitch, but I've just gotten so used to yarning over. I did yarn under though for one pattern, and I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of part of the design. It almost needed to look like that. So yeah. Oh my goodness. What are you guys working on? What's everybody working on? And if you're watching the replay, please let me know in the comments what you're working on as well. Hi, Jennifer. How's it going? How's it going? Say hi in the chat. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's see. I think I need to do a chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can use the rest of this little ball here. That will be my goal for today. So I'm giving my hand a bit of a break. We're not going crazy. Usually I'm like, I got to finish this. I got to finish this project. I'm not going to finish this because obviously this is just one piece of many pieces. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get through this little ball. I'm sure we will. So that's what I'm working on today. 1, 2, yarn over. Have tried under, but it slows me down. I know when you get used to doing something in one way, then it's just like it's like breaking that I don't know, that habit, right? It's too hard sometimes. It's like you have to retrain your brain to go the opposite direction. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So Maureen, which Is she still here? I'm sure she's still here. My crochet story, Maureen, is trying to reach 1,000 subscribers and she's at 998. So if two of you will pop on over to Maureen's channel, and Froggy just graciously posted it in the chat, and give her some love, throw some yarn in her window, and subscribe, she will hit 1,000 subscribers so that she can then have her monetization goal and be able to have, you know, all the things, memberships, all that fun stuff. So I'm still working on mine. I just have view hours that I need. So if you guys throw me on in the background, you know, I've even have music ones. You just like throw it on in the background. You turn the volume down. Just get me running in the background, you guys. I want to do memberships. But I also want to do merch. I'm totally going to frizzy bee it up, you guys. I hope you guys are ready for shirts and what else could we, stickers and, you know, bags, whatever. Ask and you shall receive. I'll give you all the bee things. Yes, I am still here. I would miss my little bee. That's right. Yes, don't leave me. I'm having so much fun. I love being here with you guys. Okay, Bailey threw some yarn in your window, Maureen. That means you need one more. You're at $9.99. Do I hear 1,000? All right, Arts and Anthropods. Maureen, confirm it. You've got to have 1,000 now. Take a look. Yay! Congratulations, Maureen. Oh, that's right. See, this is such an amazing community, you guys. I just love how awesome you all are. Like, it's been so nice for me to feel I'm making friends here on YouTube, and it's just been so nice to meet other crocheters that, you know, share the passion of yarn love and patterns and amis and all the things. So this has been so much fun. But we have helped Maureen reach her goal, and so we can all enjoy tuning into her channel. Maureen is a lot of fun. Yay! That's so great. It's so nice when you see that number tick up, right? When you hit that benchmark that you're going for. So satisfying, right? So whoever, Arts and Anthropods, I think that was you. You were her 1,000th subscriber. And you just hit 500 a little while ago. Awesome. I need to check out your channel, by the way. If you can put in the chat, Arts and Anthropods, put in the word drop. I believe it should post your channel link up in the chat. So if anybody else has a YouTube channel that is here and would like to show others their channel, please write the word drop and it should pop it in there for us. Nightbot will be here to help assist with links. All right. I've done 4 chain. I'm so productive today. Maureen says, y'all are all amazing. I knew we would get you there. I know. Last night I was like, okay, how many accounts do I have? You know, because you think it's one email when you're trying to log in and it ends up not being the email that you try. And so then it like opens another account for you on YouTube. And so I was going through all these different accounts and I'm like, subscribe. I'm like, we're gonna get you there. Are you guys working on anything for the holidays? Is there any special patterns that you're doing? I'd love to know about those as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do any Christmas gifts this year. Maybe. Yeah, you remember when you hit 500, Maureen? That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I was just chatting with Froggy yesterday, because yesterday, well, it was actually day before Froggy went to knitting. She was celebrating her podiversary, or her channel anniversary. So it was like a fun little birthday celebration over there. And I think we figured out that we both actually started on YouTube around the same time. So Froggy started, when did you start again, Froggy? I think both of us were in 2016. So we've been around quite a few years here. Mine was March 17th of 2016. So that's my podiversary. So we'll definitely have to celebrate when that turns around again. But yeah, Froggy just had hers, so congrats again. Everybody's showering you with congratulations, Maureen. I'm so happy for you. 6, 7, 8. So who is going to be joining next week for my Louie the Bat Crochet Along? And are you going to be using blanket yarn or acrylic yarn? Hi, Emily. Welcome in. You are a new face. Where are you tuning in from? And Michael's in the house. Hi, Michael. Showing some love and leaving a thumb. Yes, please hit the thumbs up so that YouTube knows how much you enjoy hanging out with me. You're still editing your large video files. Yes, I know. I was just talking to Panda last night, which is Michael's significant other, and we were talking about editing videos. He said that you have been editing like crazy. So have I. My high crochet video I just finished. It's like a 20-minute video, you guys, but this is like start to finish. It's going to be a lot of fun. So time lapse of me crocheting like feverish last week. Oh my gosh. So if you guys are just tuning in, I'm working on a spider webbing sweater that's going to be my Halloween costume. This is not my pattern. The pattern is in the description though, so you guys can check it out. And she does like a whole video tutorial that'll show you how to make it and everything. But it was the cutest spider web. She even makes a little applique heart for the center. So you could do that, or you could make a spider. You could, really just make it your own creation. So whatever floats your boat. But yeah, like I said, I bought those, I bought hoops, so I'm going to try my hand at making some dangle earrings with spiders on them. I think that would be really cute. Yeah, editing is not the most fun. I don't hate it. It's just that it takes a long time, and that's my biggest beef with it. You just want to hit the publish button, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to edit this hour-long video so that it's not an hour long anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, Froggy's going to be there. Awesome. I look forward to you being there. So is Maureen. She's going to be crocheting along with me. We're going to make our Louie the Bats. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tunisian is Michael's jam. He is amazing at Tunisian tapestry crochet. I will learn from you eventually, Michael. I plan to tune in on your channel when I'm ready to learn tapestry crochet. Oh my gosh. 12 hours of footage to go through and trim down. Oh my goodness, Michael. Okay, I don't envy you right now. That's a lot of footage to have to go through. Yeah. Yeah, Bailey. So Bailey was saying she's looking forward to seeing my earrings. Bailey was making some really cute little granny square earrings for her market that's coming up, and it got me wanting to make some earrings as well. So I actually did, after watching you, Bailey, I made this, and I will be finished. I'm gonna probably post the pattern for this soon. I still have to like test it and all that, and I'm also getting, so when I ordered that wiring, that's the circle, I also ordered hexagonal ones, because guys, I made a little bee. Isn't it cute? He's even got a little stinger. It's so cute. Look, size comparison is a pretty good size. And then I was thinking the hexagonal, he would like dangle in between. And I thought that would be really cute. Everything is bees, right? I hope you guys like bees. Oh, I'll shower you with bee patterns, Oh my gosh. Yes. So I think I'm going to make, because I always hate it, like with earrings, for example, on these ones, right? The back is just plain. And so as you're walking around and they're flipping, sometimes you'll see that the back is like white or whatever. It's not much fun. So I was thinking, since the back has all the ugly stitching, as you can see, I was thinking of making it double-sided so that if it in fact spins inside of the hexagonal earring, then it wouldn't matter what size you see it from, it will always look like this. What do you think? That's my thought anyway. You used to make videos without showing your face, Bailey? Actually, yeah, I think if you go way back when I first started back in 2016, I did not have my face showing. I was too nervous. It was mostly just my hands. I think I had like the intro video where I showed my face, and then it was all just filming top down of my hands working. So it's only been more recent that I've done like picture in a picture or any of that. I also didn't have the technology to do any of that either. So yeah, I think you get to a certain age too, and you're kind of like, this is me. You know, you gotta love me for who I am. So I'm just gonna be out there and take it or leave it. Oh, Michael, he's editing. I'm editing my coughs, snorts, cursing, throwing against the wall, and tantrums. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine you throwing a tantrum, Michael. Oh my goodness. Maureen's asking if anybody heard about the tornado that came through Lake Placid. Wayne's her husband. Wayne said it went right down the road by us. Lots of wind and noise. Oh my gosh. Bailey, you're doing amazing with your camera, you know, having your camera showing your face and stuff. You don't appear to be camera shy at all. Yeah, stay safe for sure, Maureen. You know, it's so funny. My son, who's on the spectrum, he's always been very, he gets hyper focused on different things. So when he was little, it was the planets. Then it's been rocks, gems, and geodes for quite some time now. But yeah, one of the things he was really interested in was tornadoes. That became like a whole thing that he was watching videos and stuff. And at one point he says, I want to go to Kansas, Mom, because that's where they have all the tornadoes. And I'm like, you want to go to a state and chase tornadoes? I'm like, how about we not and say we did? Why don't you just watch some really intense videos, you know? Like, I don't want to go chasing tornadoes. No, thank you. Oh my gosh. Apparently up here in Washington, they even had a tornado at one point. Like, there was news about it. We weren't living here at the time, but yeah, they had some tornadoes around here, which seems very odd to me. Being from California, we just dealt with earthquakes. That was like the big, you know, emergencies that you would experience there. The only tornadoes we had were like those, we called them whirling dervishes. They were like just the little spinners that would kind of twirl up the leaves and then they dissipate real fast. Yeah, that was about the gist of what you got there. But yeah, we would get earthquakes. So oh, Nancy says her son's on the spectrum too and loves to learn the facts about a lot of things. Skyscrapers, now he can tell you everything about each president. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, kids on the spectrum have this beautiful ability to hyper focus on things. So if that can be like their superpower, because if they can get a job where it's within what they're interested in and they can do that hyper focus thing, there's like nothing they can't do, you know? And so I think it's such a cool thing. I keep trying to explain to my son that, like, yeah, just find that one thing that you're super passionate about and just go to town with it. He used to want to be an astronaut, but not actually go into space. I think he would probably do more of like the geological studies. So who knows? Maybe that will be what he ends up doing. Dust devils. Yeah, or dirt devils, dust devils. Yep. All the same. They go by many names. Oh my gosh. So Michael says when we moved to Amarillo, Panda said the first time he sees a tornado, we're moving back to Connecticut. 20 years later, here he still hasn't seen one. Oh my gosh. Wait, Amarillo, which state is that in again? I'm not the best at geography, you guys. So yeah, I don't know. Connecticut, I think that's where they filmed Gilmore Girls, isn't it? I would like to check that out. That was like my favorite. I loved Gilmore Girls. It's such a good one. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Here we go. See, I'll talk for a while and I'll count 1 stitch. I told you I'm taking it easy today. My hand. I gave my wrist a break. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's in Texas. Okay. So you and Bailey are both in Texas. And I know Maureen used to be in Texas, I believe, but she's over in Florida now. So, yeah. This is so much fun. It does work, you guys. The whole glow effect, it's super glowy. It's amazing. So I highly recommend the glow in the dark yarn from Lion Brand. This is the Lion Brand version, but they have other ones. It's not just white. They have tons of different kinds of glow yarn. I think there was a green. There's like a stripy purple one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Amarillo is part of Tornado Alley. So you've been lucky for 20 years, Michael. You are tempting fate here, apparently. Panda might get his way and you might be moving back to Connecticut soon. It's kind of like in Washington. So the first year that we were here, so this was, gosh, okay, my daughter's 7.5, so this would have been like 7 to 8 years ago when we moved here. But so we're actually due again now that I'm thinking about it. So the year that we moved here, now you have to keep in mind, I'm from California. My husband is from New York, okay? So he's used to different kinds of weather, but in New York, they're very, very good about, taking care of the roads and making sure that people can get in and out, even if there's crazy snow or whatever the, elements throws at you. Well, here in Washington, the year that we moved here, was the year that they decided it was going to go crazy with snow and blizzard and all the things. But what we didn't know that it was coming, or we knew they might have some snow, but we were like, pish posh, it won't be that bad. I mean, come on, it's Washington, it rains. I'm not expecting snow. So we went out on a date. We went pretty far from where we live, probably about 30 minutes drive south towards Portland area. And we went to a movie. And when we got there, there wasn't a snowflake in sight, you guys. There was no snow on the ground, nothing. So here we are. We don't even have coats, okay? It's not crazy cold. It was just, it was a chill in the air, nothing out of the norm. And we go and we sit and we enjoy a movie together. And now it's time to go home. And we come out and it was snowy chaos. It was like, you could hardly see the whole ground, all the cars covered in snow. It was nuts. And so now we're like freezing. We get in our car and we're having to drive on the freeway going 20 miles an hour. If that, there are cars literally in the banks off the sides of the roads because it's gotten so bad in this small 2-hour span that we were in a movie. And so my brother was watching the kids. We get back home. We can't even drive into the driveway. The car slides because of the driveway was at an incline. We couldn't even get it parked properly. And then my brother had to get home after that. I felt so bad. And I'm just like, this is what you get from a California girl and a guy from New York who's expecting the roads to be better, and they're not plowed, they're not prepared, none of that. They don't prepare here. You get stuck and there you have it. But anyways, they say every 8 years or so, that's what happens here in Washington. They have a crazy, crazy snowstorm blizzard and everything shuts down for a week. So it's been about 8 years, you guys. So I'm expecting that it's going to happen again soon. Oh my gosh. Maureen says, Wayne has been contracted to do environmental work in Florida for 3 years, so they're just temporarily absent, but West Texas is home in her heart, so she'll probably be moving back, I assume. Wow. And Bailey's in Eastern Texas. Rains and winds are picking up here in Okeechobee, Florida. Okay, so Nancy's in Florida as well, so please stay safe, Nancy, as well as Maureen. Michael, when I tell people we get blizzards in the Texas Panhandle, they never believe me. Yeah, Texas is one of those things where all you think of is heat and desert, and you don't expect there to be anything but that. But yes, there are definitely changes there too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Maureen's been crazy there all day, Nancy. So you guys are probably on the alert just in case the weather goes south quickly. So I hope you all have places that you can stay safe over there in Florida. Oh my gosh. Weather. Weather's nuts. Okay, so Bailey's a half hour outside of Dallas, and Nancy and I are about 60 miles apart. Oh, okay, so you're only about an hour apart. That's not bad. When I lived in Florida, it was in Tampa, so we were very south. So. Oh, Donna, you're in Ohio. Might have had one snow. I'm sure we are due for blizzard snows this year. Yeah, you just never know. It's a total crapshoot, I feel like. You never know what you're going to get, right? And it's like that here in Washington. It can be sunny, then all of a sudden it can be pouring, and then it's sunny again, and then it's hailing, because we'll throw that in the mix. Sometimes pretty big hail too. And then you throw the snow in there on occasion. But because they don't plow the roads and they don't actually take care of the streets, you'll end up with like giant potholes in the road, or you'll just be completely snowed in. So those are your options. They're not very good. Where we live, there's a giant hill to get out, and so you can't even get the car up without it sliding backwards, so you may as well just not even try. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Nightbot is reminding you that I do also have a Patreon. So if you guys like my patterns and are interested in joining and becoming one of my patrons, pop on over there. I do release a pattern each month that's exclusive, but I also throw additional patterns sometimes because I'm always working up something. If it gets in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to actually make that. So I'm just going to make that too, and then I'll throw that out there as well. So there's patterns. We have lives if you're in my inner hive, and we just had one recently, and we were chatting for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it was so much fun. But yeah, I would highly recommend heading over to Patreon and checking it out. Yeah, Donna says, wear your tank top and shorts, but take your jacket and umbrella with you. I think in Washington, though, it's like there's something against umbrellas, because I feel like that shows that you're a tourist if you have an umbrella. It's like, oh, you're not a local. You've got there's that guy over there with the umbrella. Froggy says, buzz buzz, inner hive is the place to be. That's right. Froggy is one of my patrons in the inner hive. So she got to be on that long chat we had. Yeah. So I usually I want to have it where I do 2 extra lives each month and an hour each, but we hadn't had a chance to get together. And so we just threw it all together and made it an almost 3-hour live. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Tampa's 2 hours northwest of where you are. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we really enjoyed Florida, and we actually, now that we've been away from Florida for quite some time, there's definitely things we miss about it. A lot of good food there. Being close to Disney and Universal was really cool, and it was just really pretty. We lived off the Courtney Campbell Causeway, and where our apartment was, there was like this 1 mile walk around, and it had, access to where the water was at the causeway. And if you had the right kind of glasses, the polarized sunglasses on, you could actually see into the water. And I mean, yeah, you could see like a turtle here or there. We saw dolphins one time in that area. It was really cool. But on the flip side of that, sometimes with the crazy weather, it would be completely flooded on the causeway, and then you couldn't actually drive on it. So my husband got stuck in the office sometimes because of that flooding. We never did see a crocodile, although you have to keep your eyes out. Oh no, her electricity just flickered. Wires are starting to clap together. May have to jump out, but we'll see. Yeah, well, you do you, girl. If you need to, you know where we'll be. Oh my goodness. All right. So the other thing I just started, and I don't know if this is going to work. I found a pattern. I told my son that I was going to make him a scarf, and this I got from Daiso. So this was one of the things I got as a haul. But you'll see it's really cute. It's got lots of blue tones, and then it's got striping. So you'll see the different striping there. And so what I'm doing is I found a pattern, but they used a bulkier yarn in this pattern. They said that it's like a 5 weight. This is not. This is a 4 weight, like acrylic type yarn. But having said that, with scarves, it's usually like, okay, you're going to chain a whole bunch, and these are in multiples of 7. And then, so you can just add to it or whatever you need to get the sizing that you want. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding to it, and I'm hoping for the best. It may not be as thick as theirs, but so far, this is my chain. It's just like a hot mess, you guys. Oh my God. Look at this. It just keeps going. But I'm thinking that I may have reached a good length here. Let's see. So where's the end? There's the end. So I think that that's probably a good length. I want it to be a really chunky scarf for him because I know how much he'll like that. And so I'm hoping that it comes out. I have to count it though, so I'm not going to do that right now. But I have to count because I just started chaining like crazy. I'm like, okay, I just need to build the length. I'll count it later. Hi, Jetton. How's it going? Nice to see you too. Yeah, it's such a pretty yarn, and it feels very nice. It's very soft, which I like. I'm hoping that, like, I know for me, I have issues with itchiness, so I can't do any kind of wool, and this is acrylic. But I'm hoping that it's not going to cause him to have any itchiness because he tends to be kind of like that, especially with being on the spectrum. There's just certain things, right? Like the ridge on the sock can bug him, or he's never worn overalls because that really bothered him, that feeling of being constrained. So I want it to be a comfortable scarf that's soft and it's snuggly, and Mama made it for him, so that's where I'm at. And blue being his favorite color, I got my daughter actually this one, so I have to find a pattern. So if you guys see a cute pattern for a scarf, let me know. But I bought this one too at Daiso. It's called Macaroons, but I thought that was really cute, so I think I'm gonna make her a scarf in that because she likes all the pinks and stuff. But I just thought this was an interesting color combination, so I'm excited to try that out. But yeah, I bought so many things because I'm doing these yarn haul videos and it gives me an excuse, but I need to actually use them, you guys. So I need to find projects and I'm going to review them too. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, Bailey had to leave. Sorry to see you go, Bailey. Yeah. My daughter actually, when she saw this one that I'm making, she's like, I want one of those. Although she's talking about being a bloody, what was it? Like a schoolgirl, I think, covered in blood. I don't know, her and her friends. I'm like, why don't you be my little spider princess? That would be cute. I'll make you a costume and we could go and we'll be matching. But she's going to be a bloody bride or a bloody princess. I don't know, one of those things. All I know is we're going to have to get the red dye and like probably go to town on her face. So... 6, 7, 8. Does anybody else in the chat or on the replay have kids, and what are they going to be for Halloween? I am curious to know what is this year's top costume. What are people going to be? Hi Beth, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, I want to know what people are going to be for Halloween. I'm excited. I love Halloween. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is like, it's super easy. It's just chains and basically like double crochets, or you'll sit there and you'll go around a bunch of times. So instead of a double crochet, it might be like 7 times you go around, and then it'll be go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2 to build up the length of these posts here. But yeah, it's pretty easy, you know, and it works up pretty quickly. So I'm excited. I need to get my other balls of yarn though. They'll hopefully be coming today. It's the beauty of Amazon. I could not believe that Joann's was completely sold out of all of their glow yarn. So I'm like, of course, now that I've started this pattern, none of the Joann's has it available. I looked online, but then Amazon was my savior because they're like, okay, you can get a 3-pack for, you know, this price, or you could buy. It was more expensive to buy the 3-pack than it was to buy the 1-pack with 3 quantity. So that's what I did. I bought the 1-pack times 3, and I got it for quite a few dollars cheaper than their 3-pack. I don't know why it was like that, but you got to check for the bargains, you guys. I also thought it would be cute too, you guys. Look, you could totally get that because this is an acrylic yarn. This one is his little fangs. So you could get that glow in the dark yarn and have the little fangs glow. And if you're doing the acrylic one, you can make the Boo banner also be glow in the dark, which would be really cute. So, ideas. You have a weekend between now and when we start this crochet along, so no excuses. I give you full permission to go to the yarn shop, purchase the things that you need to in order to make the crochet along. And the list is in the, I have them linked, so they're like upcoming crochet along. If you go in the description, you guys, then you can see the materials that you're going to need to make your Louie the bat. So yes, full permission. You can let your significant others know that Frizzy Bee told you that you need to go buy yarn. But I cannot go buy yarn, you guys. I need to stop myself. I have too much yarn and I need to get patterns made and finished so that I can actually use up some of this yarn stash that I've got going. Oh. You have some. See, Jennifer? You have the glow in the dark yarn and you haven't tried it yet. This is the perfect time. No time like the present. Let's get it used. Let's get it used. Yes. I know. Froggy saw my my Dollar Tree haul and she ended up having to go to find the things that I was finding there. So see, I'm an enabler. I'm a yarn enabler, and I fully support that in myself because I love yarn shopping. So much fun. 5, 6, 7, 8. Has anybody else got anything they're working on? Any gifts that you're working on or decorations for Halloween? Let me know. My bowl is getting smaller. Oh, hey, Steve. Steve's telling Froggy she's not allowed to go shopping. He's trying to say no, Frizzy, you can't let Froggy go. Yes, Froggy, don't listen to Steve. You go shopping, girl. Oh, Nancy, lucky friend just gave her 2 bins of yarn and craft supplies. There's no room for more, so we'll be oh, it jumped. We'll be making baby blankets to sell and donate. Electricity in Maureen's has popped 3 times in a row. She's going to jump off, and we'll check in with all of us later. Okay, stay safe, Maureen. And Arson Anthropods had to go get breakfast. Back for 2 minutes. Breakfast? What time is it where you're at? Oh my gosh. Yes, Froggy does have a lot of yarn, but I feel like we all do. And so, yeah, we should shop our stash. We should get a little basket, and then we can like pretend like we're shopping at a store, but we're shopping our own stash. Donna says she's been looking for a yarn ball holder from the Dollar Tree, but they are nowhere close to me. But I did stock up on Premier yarn from there. Yeah, they have some really good Premier yarns. And I love their teddy yarn, you guys. It's so cute. It's so fuzzy and delicious. Okay. Arts and Anthropods, you're probably by me. We may have had this conversation. I'm in Washington. Dan's in the house. Hi, Dan. How's it going? Did you have a nice time with your friends today? Dan got to get out and see a friend that he hadn't seen in quite some time. So hopefully you had a wonderful time. All right, here we go. We're chaining again. I have some bananas that I really need to make into banana bread, you guys. Oh my goodness. They are a day or two shy of needing to be tossed. So I'm like, but I keep dragging my feet. Maybe I'll tell my daughter when she gets home, let's just do it. We just got to get it done. I make a chocolate chip banana bread, and I have a secret ingredient that I put in there, and it's divine. It's so good. I make little loaves, you guys. So I make a bunch of them. So good. Yum, yum, yum. Dan said he had a lovely catch up with his friend. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I think I'm getting close to finishing the round here on my costume. Probably have, I don't know. Where's the end of it? Here it is. So I've gone around 3/4 of it. Now I've got to do the last bit. Yeah, yes, I was working on this web yesterday. That's right. I know. I kind of like, I have so many projects going, you guys. I really need to actually go through the whips. I need to stop making things and just finish all of my whips, and then I can move on from that. I'm thinking of doing a video where I show you guys my whips and then force myself to actually finish them. Maybe being here on the channel, that will help me, because some of these whips have been in there for years. It's terrible. I think that's my ADHD. It's like I see a new shiny project and then I have to start it, and so I divert to something else, and then another bag gets put into the whip pile, and then I bring out my new bag. Keep on working on something else. I'm like, oh, that's kind of the beauty of having this Patreon, is because I'm forcing myself to design again and design one new pattern every single month. And so this has actually got a lot of new patterns coming out for me. So it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. But yeah, I hadn't designed for quite some time. And so this was like, all right, I'm going to do this. I know it's one more thing to add to my list of things I'm trying to get done, but I want to build that yarn, my yarn community, and have my friends here over there as well. And I want to design more. So that's what I did. So, and Dan has been trying to put back together a yarn supply. After moving from Scotland back to the UK, he is working up his yarn supply. So he's gotten to go yarn shopping at least 2 times, I would say, in the last week, Dan. And he's saying if the weather's nice tomorrow, he may be yarn shopping again. So I fully support that. Go and enjoy all the yarns. Oh my gosh, Nancy, I wish I only had 3 whips. Couple hours at a time, and that way you don't get bored. Yeah, if you switch it up, right? And that way everything is slowly working towards completion. That's a very smart way to do it. I should take a page from your book. Oh, you just got Happy Mail, Beth, from Miss C. 2 cakes of Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend in color Lovey-Dovey. It's a beautiful pink and cream with a little bunny stitch marker. Oh, how cute. Happy Mail is the best, isn't it? It's so nice, especially when it's, has to do with your love of crochet. So you're getting yarn, stitch markers, all those yummy things. That's awesome. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And double crochet. I think after this I have one more video I have to do for high crochet. I have like the shorts, one of the short videos, like the reels, you know. And then after that, I will send it off to them, and then I'll hopefully be able to post it later. Yes, Dan is going to start his bee. So he's going to make my giant frizzy bee right here. So he got all the yarns to make this guy and the giant blanket yarn. Yeah, Happy Meal is just so fun. It's so nice when people are thoughtful and think of that, you know, to send you something special. It's lovely. All right. Diving on over to the next part of my web. What do you guys think I should do? She has a heart. She does like a little heart applique in the center, but I'm thinking if I should just make a spider. What do you think? Like for the front. That might be cute, right? Make a little spider. Hi, Purple Crochet. Dreamy. How's it going? What are you working on? What is on your hook? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will tell you, where did it go? Let me see if I have it around here. I'm a little bit disorganized, of course, which is pretty usual for me, but oh my gosh, I think it just like jumped out of here. But anyways, what I was going to show you, except for now I can't find it, I had bought a couple of hooks at Daiso. This is one of them, which I think this will be fine. I haven't tried it yet, but I think this one will be fine. The other one I got, though, which I don't know where the heck it ran off to, but oh, here it is. Haha. It was this one. It's a 7mm, and it's definitely plastic. And I tried using it when I was working on this scarf for just a half a second. I don't know, you guys. It makes a really horrible sound when you're working with it. It's like that kind of sound. Merlin, my cat, he's like, what? What is happening? Hush, Mom, hush. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily feel bad, but the sound it makes, I don't know if I'm going to get used to that. Oh my goodness. Crochet a cell phone holder. Are you saying I should, or you're crocheting a cell phone holder? That sounds like a great idea, though. I like those ones where they're sort of like a crossbody bag, but it just holds your phone, because I hate having giant purses because everything gets lost in them for me. Like if I have a smaller purse, I can't find anything. If I have a bigger purse, I can't find anything. It holds more, which means I really can't find anything, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, Froggy says try rubbing it with wax paper. So you think maybe it's got like a coating on there or something? That could be. I've never used one like this before, but yeah, I don't know if I can you hear that? That's the sound that it makes. I'll be here all night. Oh, you're making one for a client. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I love all these things. Like I keep seeing, I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but she makes a lot of pinks and white toned things. But she's making lots of fun stuff like book covers that are crocheted that are super cute. And she's done a lot of those kind of bags, little handbags, little zippy pouches. Super, super cute. I love that people are really starting to like put yarn on everything. I am in full support of that. Yeah, I'll try rubbing it with wax paper and see if that does anything, Froggy. I just don't know. I mean, it'd work though. I mean, for $1.25, or no, I guess it would be $1.75 because this one was from Daiso. They usually charge $1.75 unless it says otherwise on their packaging. So this one was $1.75. So it's not terrible, but yeah. Oh, missing 3 thumbs. don't forget to thumbs up, you guys. And if you are tuning in, please subscribe before we head out, because it really helps the channel and the views, you know, the view hours. If you guys pop on some of my things in the background and help me get my view hours up so I can start having my own memberships as well. Ooh, did she say pink, 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 pink? Steve says. Yes. Are you a fan of pink, Steve? Oh my gosh. Nancy's trying to get a turtle finished for a customer so she can start working on an otter for another customer. That's exciting. Little sea otters are so cute. Oh, yes, I love pink too, Steve. It is now one of my favorites. Oh, Steve says no to pink. Okay, I got that wrong. Steve does not like pink. Well, I like pink, Steve. It is one of my favorites, but blue is my favorite. Pink is one of my favorites, though, for sure. That and purple. I like purple, too, which is why Louie's purple. I have to decide, though, if I want to make, because we're going to do the crochet along next week, I have to decide if I want to make another one the same color or if I should do a lighter lavender tone bat. But the one that I'm going to make next week will be for my mom. So I will ask her and see what she wants, and I will go from there. So we will find out next week. But I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me for the hour. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're let know every time I go live, have another crochet along, and whenever all my videos come up and are posted. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.